YouTube, Mo's Knows fam, newcomers to the channel, welcome to Mo's Knows. I'm your host, Mose. We are on episode 5 of the Team Mock Draft series. Unfortunately for me, as a 49ers fan, we have to go to Seattle. We have to take over the Seahawks. And we have to draft their 2023 crop of rookies. I will do it unbiasedly. That is what my channel is about. Unbiased. This series is to help the team that I am drafting for. So we're going to do right by Seattle, even though they're a division rival who I cannot stand. So let's dive right in. And let's take a look at what we got. Okay, we're going to select the Seahawks. Make sure that's good. We want 7 rounds fast, and we'll keep the settings on default. See what we got. And we'll start here. Okay. So, 3 quarterbacks are off the board. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. And then Jalen Carter goes 3 to the Cardinals. I do not think that's going to happen in real life. Obviously, if you're paying attention to what's going on in football news, Jalen Carter with some legal issues, some off-the-field issues, and then also showing up at his pro day at Alabama, 8 or 9 pounds overweight, which what he just checked in at the combine at. It's not looking good for the young fella. So I still think he's gonna be a first round pick. I don't think he's going number 3 overall. But that leaves us with some really, really viable options. Do we want to go Will Levis here? Do we want to take a quarterback of the future? Yes, we re-signed Geno Smith to a 3-year, $75 million deal. That can max out to 105. So he's averaging around 35 million a year, which it is a lot of money, but it's not the upper echelon. I don't even think Geno's in the top 10 of average per year for his contract. So I'm sure there are outs after year 2. So if you want to draft a quarterback, have Geno be the bridge for 2 years, and then move on to that guy. Very, very well possible with the contract that Geno Smith has. If it's not Stroud or Richardson on the board, I don't think it'll be Will Levis. CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson. If it's not one of those 2 guys, I don't think it'll be Will Levis. So I think they go defensive side of the ball. And in this mock draft, they get a gem because Arizona win Jalen Carter. Will Anderson Jr. falls to them at 5. And I think they do not hesitate and they take him here. And then we are on the clock again at pick 20. So, again, this Seahawks team, we've got our quarterback, Kenneth Walker III. We got our running back. We know we got wide receiver and DK Metcalf. We also have Tyler Lockett. Offensive line, Charles Cross. We got him. Abraham Lucas. Got him. Damian Lewis. Cool. Offensive line, probably an issue that we want to address. Guard, center, defensive line. Who do we have at tackle? Well, we're at 3-4. We've got Al Woods. We brought in Draymond Jones. We brought back Jaron Reed. Does Kalijah Kancey fit what we want to do in a 3-4? I think Kalijah is going to be a traditional 3 technique, so I don't think you want to put him in this 3-4 defense. They may think differently. I'm not going to go here with that pick. Could you get a Brian Brzee, who may also be a traditional 3 tech, but I feel like would fit better in a defense like this? There aren't any nose tackles that you would want to draft this high or that are even available. Who do we have on the offensive line from an interior perspective? Because we still need a guard or center. I mean, we could go Osiris Torrance here at 20. Yes, we did sign Evan Brown, but Evan Brown can moonlight as a guard and a center. So do we want to go Osiris Torrance here, solidify that guard position? We moved on from Gabe Jackson. Evan Brown goes to center, or at least battles it out with Joey Hunt at center. I think you build in the trenches, especially knowing the teams that they're going to have to stop. You just see the Cardinals got Jalen Carter. The Rams have Aaron Donald. The 49ers have Nick Bosa. Eric Armstead just signed Javon Hargrave. You got to be able to stop some of this pressure coming up the middle. I think they go Osiris Torrance here at 20. shore up that offensive line. And then we are on the clock again here in the second round. Pick number 37. We've got our guard. We have our edge rusher. We don't have D-line. Could go Mozzie Smith. You could go Mozzie and put him at that nose tackle. What is his role? Nose tackle. I hate this. I really hate this. I really do. Because I like Mozzie Smith a lot. And if Mozzie goes to Seattle, I told y'all I would be unbiased. Damn, that's a good pick for the Seahawks. And then they're right back on the clock at 50. Okay. So we got Quandre Diggs. We signed Julian Love as a free agent. Hopefully Jamal Adams comes back. If not, we still have Ryan Neal. Our back end of our secondary is fine. We got Tariq Woolen. We know he's a stud. Do we want to look at adding pieces opposite Tariq Woolen? I feel like our linebackers are solid. Darrell Taylor, Jordan Brooks, and then we signed Devin Bush. Damn, Seattle. I hate these. So linebacker, not a position of need. Maybe we could find some more edge help. Oh, they got Chenna Nwosu and Boy Mafe. Like, what? And then added Will Anderson to that? Hey, yo. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. I would think we would need depth on the line behind Draymond Jones, who we brought over, and Jarran Reed. Let me see more with 6'4", 255. Maybe a little light for our 3-4 scheme. Maybe a little light. Because what is Draymond? Draymond is 6'3", 281. And Jarran is like 6'1", 6'3", 307. Yeah, maybe a little light. At a Tommy Widow. Because he's what, 6'1", 280? 6'2", 280. So as a rotational with Draymond and Jarran, gosh darn it, why am I doing this to myself? Add a Tomiwa, add a Barre. Rotational piece on that 3-4 defensive line with Draymond and Jarran Reed. This is a good draft. I told you I was going to do it. I just didn't know it was going to go this well. And they could still get a center in Luke Weipler. So you have Joey Hunt and Evan Brown. Evan Brown, who you signed in free agency. But you bring in Osiris Torrance and you bring in Luke Weipler. And if the rookies outshine the guys who've been in the league a long time, they outshine them. And your offensive line is young, but they learn on the job and they get better and they improve. I did say we need a corner too. Somebody opposite Tariq Woolen. And I think did it tell you how much we gave him? No, I don't have the terms of the money for Evan Brown. I'm gonna go Garrett. I like Weipler, but we already drafted our guard. We'll let Evan Brown compete at center with Joey Hunt. Whipler would be a good pick though. Because Joey Hunt, let's be honest, Joey Hunt is terrible. And there are other corners that we can get later. So our next pick is 122. Tavius Martin is more of a safety, but he could moonlight as a corner. DJ Turner's here. Caillou Blue Kelly, Jacorian Bennett, Jalen Jones. I love Eli Ricks, and Hodges Tomlinson is here. I don't think you get that same depth at center because outside of Whipler, I think Andrew Voorhees was the one that tore his ACL, so he's not even going to be able to play this year. I mean, you got Oluwatimi. Maybe you can get him at 122. But if Whipler's on the board, yeah, let's go Whipler. It's not the sexy pick, but this Seattle team is going to be good for a long time. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. See, Tomlinson's still on the board. Jacorian Bennett, Keitrell Clark, whoever you wanted to grab. But Hodges Tomlinson is on the board. Best player available at his position. We want to look at just adding depth to that cornerback group. Yeah. Give me Hodges Tomlinson at 122. And then we have 4 picks left. 152, 155, 196, and 238. DJ Dallas, Darwin Thompson. Could we go running back here? Just to add depth to that room with Dwayne McBride? Absolutely. At 152. And then we're right back on the clock. I mean, we already got Mozzie. I don't think we want to take another defensive tackle or a nose tackle for us. I don't think we need that. We could go Yasir Abdullah. Get some more edge help. Rotational piece. Even though we got Chenna, Boye, Bruce Irvin, Tyreek Smith. Just drafted. My man from Alabama. Maybe we go linebacker. Maybe a Cam Jones. Maybe we go tight end. Zach Kuntz. We got Noah Fant, but Noah Fant really hasn't developed into the tight end that we thought he would be. I think that's why the Broncos were so quick to include him in the trade for Russell Wilson. Will Dissly, Colby Parkinson. So maybe we want athleticism at that tight end position. I think with everything else we were able to grab, I think anything else here would be a luxury. I feel like linebacker is probably a more important need at this moment than tight end. It would only be depth though, because we got Brooks and Bush. Nick Bellors is solid, so it would only be depth in special teams, where Kuntz has an opportunity to come in and really take over the tight end spot and give us that athleticism we need in the intermediate and up the seam. I'm going to go Kuntz at 155. Put some stress on those defenses in our division who are already worried about Tyler Lockett deep down the field, DK Metcalf all over the field. And then now you got a tight end like Kuntz being able to take over the middle. I think that's solid. Yay. My homie Thomas Incoom is here. And if we want to talk about edge, now he's 6'4", 265. Plays a little bit bigger than that. So I don't know if you want to. I mean, you can put him on the end in your 3-4. And he does need to develop. Do you want him to put on a little bit more? Maybe if he goes, can he put on 20 pounds and get to 285? 15 pounds and get to 280, 10, 275, and still keep the same athleticism? I think it's possible, especially with an NFL strength and conditioning program. You already got your tight end, so we could look at Will Mallory, but we got somebody that's a little bit more athletic. As many pass rushers as you can have and throw in a rotation. You look at the 49ers, that what we do with our team, we're continually trying to find different pass rushers and rotate those guys in and out to keep them healthy. I think the Seahawks can take a page out of a division rival's book and add as many pass rushers until, their heart is content. Thomas Incoom is a great pick here at 196. And then we only have one more pick left, pick 238 in the 7th round. Best player available, you can go Ronnie Bell, add to that wide receiver group. He can come and compete with Treadwell, Derek Young, Connor Weddington, Easop Winston, Cade Johnson. Absolutely. Ronnie Bell can compete with those guys to give you another viable option. Again, this team doesn't need much. Let me take a look at offensive line one more time. Let me go back to the interior. We already grabbed our center, but if we didn't, Alex Forsythe is an option from Oregon. Keep him on the West Coast. And if he doesn't get drafted, then he's an option as an undrafted free agent. But if you have a chance to get Luke Weipler, I think you take that. We're going to go Ronnie Bell, add to our wide receiver core, bring him in for competition, see what he can do. Did we maintain it? Did we keep it? Streak continues. 5 drafts, 5 team drafts, 5 straight A's. Let's get it. First round pick 5. We take Will Anderson Jr. from Alabama. PFF didn't like this one. Probably a little bit too high, but I think he is the best guard in the class. And again, if you can build through the trenches, why not build through the trenches, secure the pocket for your quarterback, open up lanes for Kenneth Walker Jr., young running back in the league. So round 1, pick 20, we go guard Osiris Torrance from Florida. Round 2, pick 37, we get defensive tackle, nose tackle, Mozzie Smith from Michigan, A grade. Also round 2, 14 picks later at pick 51, we get Adetomiwa Adebawore from Northwestern. Had an outstanding combine. Throw him into that rotation on that defensive line in that 3-4, A pick. Round 3, pick 83. Wasn't going to do it, but I decided to do it anyway. Center Luke Weipler from Ohio State, A pick. And then pick 122 in round 4, we take cornerback Travis Hodges-Tomlinson, A+. What's that, a streak of 5 straight A's? Look at that. Round 5, pick 152, we get halfback Dwayne McBride from UAB. Also in round 5, 3 picks later, we get our tight end Zach Kuntz from Old Dominion. Thomas Incoom was an A pick. Let's go. Round 6, 196, we get Thomas Incoom, edge rusher from Central Florida. And round 7, pick 238, we get wide receiver Ronnie Bell from Michigan. Seahawks fans, I did y'all solid. I did y'all a real solid. This draft is crazy. You get Will Anderson, possibly the best pass rusher in the class. You upgrade your trenches, offense and defensive line, with Osiris Torrance, Mozzie Smith, Adetomiwa Adebawore, and Luke Weipler. Get a great corner, Travis Hodges-Tomlinson. You get more edge help in Thomas Incoom, a dynamic tight end in Zach Kuntz. I can't believe y'all draft went this well. I really cannot believe y'all draft went this well. But it did. I did y'all a solid, Seahawks fans. Y'all got to do me a solid. If you are a Seahawks fan and you are new to this channel, go ahead and give me a subscription. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Don't waste no time. Hit that subscription button. If you're not a Seahawks fan and you're new to the channel, I need y'all to do it too. But I'm specifically talking to the Seahawks fans because I did y'all a solid. This is a really, really good draft. And if this draft happens like this, I'm going to be mad because my 49ers got to deal with Will Anderson, got to deal with Mozzie Smith up the middle. And we re-signed Jake Brendel, but he's not a really, really good center. He's serviceable, but he got to deal with Mozzie Smith. Then we got Adetomiwa coming off the edge. 6'2", 6'3", 280 pounds, running a 4.4. Hey, yo, Seahawks fans, hit that subscription button. New fans to the channel, no matter what your team is, hit that subscription button. Become a part of the Mo's Notes fan. Once your family, I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Then hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops on the channel. Seahawks fans in particular, smash this thumbs up button. I know y'all like this draft. Now, there may be bits and pieces that you would tweak or change, but I know y'all like this draft. Whatever you would change, if you like the draft, sound off in the comment section. Seahawks fans, y'all got a lot to do. Y'all got to subscribe. Y'all got to hit that bell icon. Y'all better smash that thumbs up. And y'all got to tell me down in the comment section how much I hooked y'all up with this draft. Love and appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch y'all on episode 6. Peace.